the win against Real Terror this time in the finals. Okay.
So starting off, we have the Jordude bringing Freeze Mage against Real Terror's Reno Lock. Combo Reno Lock with the Jiraxis.
What do you think about this matchup? Sometimes I think the Reno actually has a chance against this matchup because of so much sustain, plus having low theft to lock up the spells. But most people actually say that Freeze Mage actually have the advantage just because you can burn them down, and typically the Warlock Hero Power helps them out.
Typically, yes, and we see Jordude is running the version with the double Novice Engineer, so likely going with the Torch with that instead. It is an interesting match. Reno Lock has so much heal with it, with Bran Healbot, as we saw from the previous game, and Reno Jackson to counteract the Alex Straza.
It definitely depends on timing, like when you play your Reno Jackson and your anti-Healbot, but like right after the Alex Straza and stuff like that.
And we see the Reno Jackson and the Low-Fib coming in from the Real Terror.
Definitely have the right utility against a Freeze Mage.
That is for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple slow draws starting off. Novice Engineer, get that draw going, and hopefully get that burn.
Yeah, I really like the Jordude's Freeze Mage build right here. He does play the Novice Engineer, really good against aggressive matchups because you do get the draw right away and react to the board as well with the cards drawn from the Novice Engineer.
And also to go with those torches to deal off the little minions. And then cheaper fireballs are always a welcome addition. This list, I believe, is not running the Archmage Antonidas.
Yeah, it definitely is not, because Archmage Antonidas is a little bit slow for this build. Because Imp Gang Boss is a little annoying. It would generate 1/1s.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because he does have 2 Novice Engineers on board already. But picking up this Mad Scientist, you definitely need to play
up the
that.
Mad Scientist, that is a huge draw. Opting not to use the Doomsayer this turn.
He doesn't really want to coin out Lothar because he really wants to lock up those spells when the time is right.
Want to be using that Low-Fib on a very influential turn, not wasting it early. And we see the Pyro.
Establishing the Ice Block and also paying the 1/1 creature on board. Just to establish these secrets as fast as possible.
And you can always just put up a block, put up a barrier.
Yeah.
And there we go. We see that second secret coming up. Not going to be getting through that armor anytime soon.
The Real Terror does have that 5-drop in the far right. I'm not sure what it is.
I believe he has a Shredder and the Faceless.
I see.
Running the Leroy Jenkins combo variant.
Since we did see a combo piece in Real Terror's hand, potentially playing the Emperor is actually pretty good here, but decided to go for a more sticky route just to survive against like a Doomsayer combo or any AoE board clears. Board cleared the following turn with Frost Nova and Doomsayer.
Let's see what this Shredder pulls. Pretty typical drop.
So the Jordu is doing some damage control right now.
Still leaving up. I should be seeing a few slow turns and then real actions coming in.
So the Emperor is coming down. He can't really play around the AoE clear that the Jordude has. He needs to put up pressure. Reducing quite a lot of the cards in his hand is pretty good already. Faceless is already reduced, can potentially combo on turn 10 with the Power Overwhelming and the Leroy Jenkins.
And the deduction. And the Roaring Torch.
Or he can just develop the Ice Barrier. That's also fine as well. But
and we see him going with the Roaring Torch. Get rid of that Emperor. Make sure no more shenanigans with that mana reduction.
Yeah, I really like this. He doesn't get a second tick off of Emperor, and he also gets the Ice Barrier, developing it for...
And only really impactful against the incoming Alex Straza in the upcoming turns.
Blizzard, it doesn't immediately die to Blizzard, and his board is already really good up against Flamestruck as well, because we do see the 4/8 creature on board. Typically, the Jordu needs to remove this board by playing Blizzard and following up with some other spell such as Flamestrike, or he can potentially just Frost Nova Doomsayer.
And we see another piece of the combo in Real Terra's hand. Oh, very true, very true. And we see the Blizzard Doomsayer. Just clear out that board.
It also negated a turn from Rio Terra as well, so that's also very good.
Ooh. But I'd say Real Terra is feeling a little confident. Jordy only being at 5 cards. Feeling in the front seat.
What the Rio Terra could also do is use the okay, so he decides to play the Acidic Swamp Ooze instead.
Free up that space in the hand.
What I thought is he could have Twisting Nethered and played the Ooze, like coin out the Ooze. Typically you don't really need Twisting Nether in like a minionless deck. We're not 100% confirmed that if he's playing Archmage Antonidas or not, but if he isn't, then he does need that combo altogether.
I would assume not. I'm assuming this is probably the laughing list running the double torch and no Antonidas.
Yeah.
We did see the Alexstrasza in the hand from the mulligan, so we know that's coming.
For the Freeze Mage, what I typically like to do is put the we do see a lot of shouting.
And a fireball to face. Alright. Very, very intricate matchup. I'm sure the guys have been practicing for a while. Alright.
So,
taking the read that he does not have it. And the Reno Jackson comes in. Back up to 30 health.
Feels good, man. Feels good.
Feels good.
Always feels good.
And we see another Blizzard come in.
Typically, the Jordy would just ping the face and just pass. He needs to look for his burn. Any card draw would be nice, like Arcade Intellect. Yeah, very sticky. With the Boom Boss dealing a lot of damage too, it can potentially put the Jordy in lethal range.
Oh, and the Acolyte comes in. Is it a little bit too late to draw that Acolyte? Either way, this board is a lot of damage, and I'm sure Jordy knows that there is a combo coming in, doing his appropriate scouting. And the Doomsayer Ping comes in.
I like the Doomsayer here. It does remove the board that the Freeze Mage typically can't handle with just simply Flame Strike.
Well,
oh, and we see Rio Terra actually picking up the Siphon Soul, easily handling the Doomsayer. So if Jordy actually can't handle this board...
What do we see from Jordy? Another Icelands.
Definitely Acolyte Ping. He needs the burn as fast as possible.
Do we see a defensive Frost Nova here?
I feel like a defensive Frost Nova is good. It buys you another turn. You could potentially play the Pyroblast the next turn, reducing Rio Terra's health to 20.
It is just lock and key in this match. I see the Implosion come out, rolling for 2.
Not bad, not bad.
And the
we just see him picking up the Frostbolt. Now all he needs is a Thalnos.
Oh, the Thalnos just would put the nail in the coffin for this matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
We see no more heals in the hand of the Real Terror.
What Real Terror can potentially do is placing down Lothar, just in case. But he decided. Oh, he did pick up the Thalnos.
And is that the Pyroblast to the face coming in?
I do like the Pyroblast to the face, but the Georgian also needs to be aware of the anti-heal bot that negates the Pyroblast. Oh! Real Terror! Top deck! I know! Definitely. Real Terror sort of can see that he doesn't have Alexstrasza. The Georgian did use the Power Blast before the Alexstrasza, so the Georgian did signal a little bit that he doesn't have it in hand.
Ooh, do we even see the proc of the ice? No. Ooh. No Leroy.
Oh, Alexstrasza! Whoa!
Punish. Cards left. We have 9 cards left for
Real Terror has 9 cards left.
And the Geordude being at 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the guy named Craximus is not really Craximus. His name's called the Jordude. We made a mistake. So as we see, the Blood Mage Thanos that the Jordude picked up would definitely finish off the game with the Frostbolt, Ice Lance into the Fireball, taking game number 1. Oh wait, no, the Lothab came down, but the Ice Block will buy the Jordude enough time to use it the following turn.
Alright. No Bran magic.
Real Terror is pretty locked up right now. He doesn't really have the utility to actually survive this matchup. Unless he runs an Earthen Farseer in his deck. Oh, the Peddler can actually get the heals that the Real Terror might need, but is it gonna be enough?
Oh, and in comes Lord Jiraxis.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that is going to be it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Jordude is gonna finish Real Terror with this amazing spells.
And there goes the damage. Poor Jiraxis.
Yep. Thanos with the Fireball, Frostbolt, and Ice Lance is more than enough to take down the Real Terror for 15.
Alright. And that is game 1, going over to the Jordude with a clean win with the Freeze Mage.